And so see, Bernard, see why I keep doing this about you? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So if you think it's funny what you did, Bernard, with your balding Negro, you ever heard the term like the monkey on your back, right? And so Bernard, she's a maniac, because you people's war turned people into something they weren't before, Bernard. And so if your little carny boy of Negro there thinks it's funny what they did, they permanently put a monkey on his back. Get it? So see Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinlan, Hilton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS, Paso Robo, Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery, Jim Hall, Bill DeVault. Okay, say like, if I'm not saying she does, but if Elvira wanted me, or Cher, and you keep screwing it up, Bernard, and you think it's funny, then you're pissing people off by turning them into something they weren't before. Get it, Jonestown, Branch Davidians, and your gangs, Perlita? So those people you guys keep screwing over and you think it's funny, Perlita, to hook them up to animal, dogs, Robo Night, breathing. Those people that you fucked over, Bernard, get to prove how you all are doing it wrong, carnies. See, carnies? As Bernard comes in with the carny and changed everybody into something they weren't before. And made them sick. Bernard, the little fag of a LaChance. There's a movie that does that song too. She's a maniac. But maybe she wasn't the maniac before. Bernard. So there's people who set in stuff, they know what they're doing, and then there's those of you who come in and pretend you know what you're doing and fuck it up. So if bald East Coast Negro and them think it's funny to fuck people over and, you know, play carny and make fun of people and monkeys and shit, guess what? He gets to sit there and be humiliated for coming to a place he knows nothing about and fucking shit up with the Colts. See, Bernard, if they weren't fag before, if we weren't gay, and they didn't do drugs, and you guys keep pushing the drugs and all the gangster stuff, Perlita, then they get to you guys get to make fools out of yourself for screwing with the wrong people's stuff. And then changing their faces and screwing with the chicks because you guys are super fag. So you guys may have gotten it to work a little bit, but it's not the right way, and it's a lie. And so those people who've been around out here longer, Bernard, have a real big proof about how the groups of you move through into cities and fuck shit up. Because you guys don't want to take the time to research what really happened in the past. So Lockheed, the Army, and those people who've been around for a while know what they're doing, or, you know, the corporations or those older families that suffered through your shit, Bernard, have a bigger story about how Bernard the Little Fag of a LaChance and Ellery and the Dark Cross and Joe and all of them came through Cowboy Country and Western. If we weren't Cowboy Country and Western before, Karen, take the PTSO and NATO and get to say, this is what happened when you abused your kids and trusted in men that didn't know what they were doing. It fucked up your kid, and then you guys go, carny dump. Red Randy and all that. Oh, our hero is Bernardo LaFag of LaChance. So if Robo Knight there, and Oyster Cracker Man, All-American Antilla, if you didn't put in your boxes, Experimentator Man, why would you have experimentated on a blue child or those people if it already worked? See how you guys dismantle it to figure out how it works but makes it worse, as opposed to just leaving alone what already had worked, Bernard? Back of a little chance. Country, so Joe runs back down there. We got it figured out, man. No, you didn't. Because you fucked up, Joe. You committed rape and murder, and you guys sit there and lie over and over and over again about how certain people are great when they're not. And then the rest of the world, or the people who've been out here longer, have to suffer through your stupidity, Bernard. So if I was Elvira and, man, they knew some super hottie chicks and all that stuff that had it to work, and you, Bernard, came through with your bullshit and you have mutilated and deformed faces and bodies and shit, asserting that Joe or Dave Adam or John, you guys are the messiahs of the earth when you're the dumb fucks of the earth. For keep doing what you're doing out here or anywhere in the nation through gangster style, ghetto gangster style. Like that's why sometimes, what do they call women? Cougars. Older women are cougars. Sometimes those are the best ones, Bernard, because they know some stuff. But you know, you're so fagala chance, Bernard, that you don't listen to anybody else. You're obsessed. Still obsessed with the NATO music or, you know, all this stuff, the Vatican and all that. So those are the ones the cougars go, hey, I'd go to the Vatican, NATO, those higher ups and stuff. And they go, look, if they had actually followed these people and didn't create conflicts with Bernard Lafag of LaChance and screw up Carl McBride stuff or Greg Faust stuff or, you know, these family stuff, the Schwartzes and all that, it would have worked. But Bernard and them had to do retrofit and go experimentate. They're all American. It means all American in Dilla. Joe, stolen of the rainbow, thief, liar of the earth that can speak to make it speak. It's funny. All that shit you guys are doing to me at night. LGBT, all that shit. They get to prove something about the group of you. How dysfunctionally fucked up that Carney is and how big of lies you all are. Forever and ever and ever. For fucking up her shit, Bernard. Because when you guys did, it meant you guys were the dumbest shits to ever fucking live. For changing us into something we were never before. For your wars.